So over here we have rosemary in bloom. Isn't that pretty? They have the prettiest little blue flowers. And then that's a moonglow juniper that I had on my patio last couple seasons in a pot. It was just getting too big. So let me bring you down to the casita. This is my little greenhouse. I posted a video today. I picked up some ladybugs at the garden center. I'm trying to get my keys here, you guys. And released them yesterday because I have an aphid issue. Hi, girls. And they're still doing good. They're hanging in there. They're keeping busy, eating all my aphids that I have here. I planted calendula because calendula is supposed to be one of those plants that will attract the pests to keep it away from your plants like that lettuce right there that you don't want them on. So, and you can see the aphids are on it, and a lot of the little white specks are the damage that the aphids do because they suck like the sap and stuff out of the leaf of the plant. So this is calendula, but anyway, I went and got the ladybugs, and they are helping me out tremendously. So, and posted that video. If you go to my TikTok page, you'll see it, how they were just mowing down the aphids on there. So very appreciative of their help in my greenhouse. A couple more weeks I'll be bringing everything out, but I keep my geraniums here and my bougainvillea and lantana. I have some of my amaryllis still blooming. I did that video back last fall, like around, I think October, November, maybe it was December, I can't remember. I would these down. I posted a video of it, and it was, oh my God, look at the roots on this one. Wow. Is propagating all my amaryllis because they were babies were hooked to mamas, and so I have all the little babies in pots now, and so I have a lot of them that I chopped the leaves off hoping to stimulate blooms, and that's what happened. A lot of them ended up blooming. Some have gone by, but I still have some that are blooming now, so I get to enjoy them, and they will all come back out on the patio this summer to recharge their bulbs and get that sun that they need, so that next year I will have the blooms that you see now, so which is exciting. But I like geraniums. They're nice and colorful and last all summer long. I got some white ones back there. I got some larkspur that sprouted on its own, and marigolds in the back. And this is a big container of catnip for my kitty, my Siamese kitty, which I post videos of. Shadow. He's also on my TikTok. You can see him. He's a sweet boy. But yeah, it's almost over. It's so hard to believe. It's gone by so fast, and I just can't believe that winter's over and spring's here. I have my bougainvillea down here. I had to repot that. It wasn't a little white pot, and it was so root bound. And it's starting to get chlorosis because it just was not happy. So I put it in a big pot last week to let its roots spread out, and it's blooming. But you can see how chlorosis is when their leaves turn yellow, and you can just see like the green veins. So that's not a healthy plant. So I'm hoping now that it's in a bigger pot, I gave it a feed it'll come back. I mean, these leaves are really yellow over here, but she's blooming. And then I have, if you could smell in here, this is all jasmine. My jasmine plant is blooming, and it smells wonderful. So it is a blooming fest right now, if you will. So, but that's what's going on. There's some more baby amaryllis that were little babies that I put in pots. So we'll get some more blooms from them someday when they get bigger. But anyway, I wanted to kind of just give you a little tour of the greenhouse and show you what's going on and what's happening down here and all the pretty flowers I have. Everyone likes it down here in the greenhouse, and the ladybugs and what they're up to, and they're all up here just hanging out up top. I guess they've gotten their fill for the day eating aphids. But we'll go back up and pretty soon I'm going to start actively watering, and I'll start having these beds. I plan on putting, last year I had cosmos and cowpen daisies and some zinnias in these beds. These beds were actually over against that fence line over there, and I moved them. So I want to do the same. I also have some gladiolas that I want to bring down and plant in here too. Move them from a bed up by my house because they just kind of look messy. They kind of need to be up against like a building or something where they have some support. But yeah, it's coming along, and pretty soon we will be seeing more color, and this will all be filled in. If you go to my pictures that I've posted, and you'll see how it's all filled in through the summer. And you can't even see the ground because it's got cosmos and hollyhocks and maximilla sunflowers and all kinds of things. So I do have some roses here coming in, and you can see these gladiolas coming up. These are the ones I want to move into that box down by my shed. There's a whole bunch, and I kind of want to get these out of here. These spears you see coming up out of the ground, and relocate them. But my roses are starting to come in, and they're early too because of that warm March that we had. Usually I don't see these until late April into May, so they're very early, full of buds. So hopefully we don't get a freeze between now and the end of the month, but you know, if we do, then I'm just gonna have to deal with the loss, I guess. But I keep a close eye on the weather, and it looks like it's going to be nice. And as far as like a freeze, hopefully we don't get another freeze and take out things. But the wisteria here, I wanted to do this live tonight because in another week these will be gone. They dry up quickly, and you can see the leaves are coming in. I'm sorry, the blooms will be gone, but the leaves are coming in, and these dry up quickly. So they still have a little ways to go because they bloom from here down. So some of them are not quite open yet, but probably another week, and then we'll get some. Same here in Michigan, yeah. You know, we'll probably get some winds and stuff. We get those spring winds, and then that'll knock those right off and stuff. But what I do is I collect them, and then I take the dry blooms and I make my wisteria bottles. So if you go to my link tree on my link in my bio, that'll take you to where you need to go. Thank you. And you can see my wisteria bottles that I sell. With the dried blooms, and I put jasmine oil. Yeah, jasmine oil in those, because that's kind of the closest sweet smell I can get to like a wisteria. So they're pretty. But anyway, as the summer goes on and the spring goes on, I'll be doing more lives and stuff. And little birdies are over at the bird bath. I don't know if you can see them all the way over there, but they land on that little branch and they fly down. They're getting their drink. So we love it here. It's very peaceful. For the most part, quiet. You can hear like the quail hollering in the distance, and it's like Wild Kingdom right now. It's mating season for all the birds, and everyone's talking and chatting and stuff. So, but I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Easter today and your weekend, and I will be back at some point to share more videos, and I'll be setting up my tripod when I do time-lapse videos of garden stuff as I get started here, and post that as well. So I appreciate all the likes and the shares, and joining my page and things like that. Really appreciate that. And if you'd like to visit my Wildflower Art by Carrie, just go to my bio, and then there's a link tree there, and that actually shows all my take you to my store, and then the other social media sites that I have as well. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will talk soon. Take care. Bye for now.